call for the coaching and mentoring services in the Resist project. I will guide you through this event. And my name is Georg Alber, and I'm from the Mechatronics cluster from the Business Up Austria business agency in Up Austria. And yeah, what is the aim of the Resist? What is the aim of the Resist project? We will want to strengthen resilience and the sustainability.
Για τα coaching. Έχει το matchmaking, αλλά κυρίως να το αφήσω λίγο ανοιχτό.
One of you have
Για το coaching and mentoring.
already opened the microphone. Please close it. Thank you. And we want to increase the resilience and the sustainability in the processes and production of the European automotive industry, and especially there in automotive industry, in SMEs in the automotive industry. Who are we? We are 5 clusters. Our lead partner, PVF in France, Ciega in Spain, IDEA also in Spain, and Auto Cluster in the Czech Republic, and we as the Mechatronics clusters from Austria. What do we do? Yeah, the objective of the Resist is to support SMEs in the mobility and transport automotive ecosystem in the green and digital transition process. For this aim, we have about 1 million euros available, and yeah, we are glad to share this money with interested SMEs, which apply to several offers from us. An overview on that offers is yeah, we have offer trainings, networking activities, funding for networking activities, internationalization, innovation, and in that event today we are concentrating us on the adaption, where we fund coaching and mentoring services from providers, experts in our pool of experts. And what we are funding is 2 types of support. First of all, the assessment financial support to assess your current situation in terms of your green and digital maturity, and give you advice for improvements. The second step, or if you have already done the assessment, you could also apply to feasibility financial support. This has the aim to carry out a detailed analysis of all critical aspects of your improvement plan or innovation project and determine its change of success. Yeah, we will provide this special financial support to SMEs from the MTA ecosystem, so you can hire assessment or feasibility service by experts of the digitization, green economy, sustainability, and yeah, so you should be able to receive outcomes such as green and digital assessment reports, practical roadmaps, feasibility studies with technical specifications, new digitized business models, or also market studies for international or new markets. What could be rather interesting for you is there are 3 cutoff dates for the application left. The next one is right in front of us at the 8th of June. The next one is at the 8th of September, and the last one will be at the 1st of November. And yeah, if there are any fundings available there, because the money is is a little bit shortened. And what should you as participant or applicant comply to? The following conditions are: you have to be an SME, you have to be established in an EU member states and the S&P COSME countries. You have to be part of the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem, and you have undergone the resilience check scheme provided by the Resist Euroclusters. This scheme will allow you to audit your market situation, production, and processes toward potential risks and future challenges, and as well as set up an action plan for mitigating the main risks. Also interesting, probably interesting for you is what is the financial support and the funding conditions. Overall, we had a budget of about 90,000 euros, and 43,000 euros are left. You see, we already spent money, or there are already companies working on these services and working out the services with their experts and providers. And this is an example how we could share the money. It's not written. It's not it could be also 4 or 5 assessment services we could fund. This is regarding on the application we will receive at the next in the next time. What's important, you have in the assessment service, you have the opportunity to get up to 4,000 euros for an expert service in a specific topic related on your digital or green transformation. And at the feasibility services, an expert can provide a feasibility study onto your twin transition or market studies and so on. And there you have the opportunity to get 7,500 euros maximum, or 75% of the expert's bill. SMEs should be aware that if they are applying on every call we have launched in the Resist project, could be theoretically possible that they are over the 60,000 euros of funding, and that would not be more than 60,000 because that's limited on that sum. Okay, how to apply? The submission is to be done via the cluster submission platform. The open call link is already available. We can send it to you afterwards if you have any questions. First of all, you have to do the application form, including several datas and the type of coaching and mentoring service you are applying to. The resilience check have to be completed. The declaration annex to ensure the truthfulness of your information and to exclude double funding in data processing and the SME conditions fulfillment is also necessary, and you have to describe your thematic scope of the required services in an expression of interest and your motivation for application and the selected experts. Sonia already posted the link to the application platform. Thank you, Sonia. And the experts offer is also a necessary part of the application, and there are 4 evaluation criteria. The alignment with the Resist objectives is to be written down. The workforce capacity, if you are able to do the workforce in your company, the contribution to the resilience is also an important part. And last but not least, the impact on your company, which you are expecting from the service. In case of being awarded, the beneficiary have to sign a contract, and to receive the full payment after you have been awarded, you have to submit the invoices, to present a report in English about implemented coaching and mentoring services. This is carried out by the expert, and make at least one public communication. Yeah, that was a short information about the coaching mentoring service funding scheme we have available until the 1st of November. And yeah, the main aim of today's event is to get in touch with the experts and learn get to know some services they are provide. And in that case, I want you to introduce to 4 of our experts. Thank you in advance for your participation, and that you share your services and what you can offer for supporting the SME in the automotive industry. First of all, David Pavlistik from Paul Advisory. He will talk about data analysis and process straightening. Then Marco Kneer von Kois is talking about assessment of the digital maturity level of production and solution providers. And Felix Fraunader from Uninet will give us some information about IT and information security assessments and their gap analysis. And Asia Panasar, please excuse my spelling, from Max Estrem, mobilize teams and transforms the culture of companies. And yeah, I'm glad to have you all here. And yeah, I give the word to David Pavlistik. And
thank you, Georg. Thank you, Georg.
Thank you.
I will start my short presentation. I will deal with technical. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you. Hello, my name is David Pavlistik. I'm from Czech Republic, from small consulting company focused on processes, digitalization, and in general helping customers, helping clients to fulfill their digital transformation goals. But I don't want to present myself and my company. I want to ask you to follow me to the short story from digitalization project in real production company in automotive supply chain. Customer was a manufacturing company in automotive supply chain, and they ask us to prepare for them 3 variants, 3 scenarios, how to digitalize and shorten their processes. They was pretty sure that their process was under the control, stable, and only what they can do was let's make some digitalization. We started with short screening of the process. And what we saw, we focus on goods receipt process. This process was designed in early 90s and has been continuously, let's say, improved. 3 departments was involved in the process. Some of them operated on a single shift, while production worked in 3 shifts. And all process management was based on paper forms. Data was entered into the ERP at the end of the shift with the delay. Together with customer, we prepared process map, value stream map. We identified value-adding activities, non-value-adding activities, and waste time. And we measured some metrics like lead time, number of deviation, and number of failures in the process. If you briefly look to the process map, you can see, well, something like a pot of spaghetti, process which is not stream, process with a big amount of points where decision needs to be made, many loops, many parallel ways, many interfaces, many exceptions. And it was time to ask customer to change the process, to change the project, because from our point of view, doesn't make sense to try to digitalize process which is not stream and which is not efficient. Fortunately, customer accepted this project's change, and we started with streamlining, simplifying, and redesigning process. New process is shorten. We reduce delays and non-value activities at about 50%. We reduce number of points where decision needs to be made. And in general, a total lead time of process was decreased from 36 hours to approximately 14 hours. What we learned? Yes, it's simple, but sometimes we go back to roots. It's essential to measure real state of the process physically on shop floor. It's necessary to focus on streamline. It's necessary to eliminate all waste in the process. And yes, then we can process, improve, and speed up by digital tools. And only then we can talk about variants and so on. This is end of my short story, and my message is so it's nice to talk about the softwares and solutions, but first of all, we need to better organize our physical world, then we can digitalize it. All from my side.
Thank you, David, for your short presentation. The next on our list is Marco Knier. He is CEO of COES and will introduce you to the assessment of the digital maturity level of production and solution providers. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's your stage, Marco.
Thanks, Georg. Good morning. I'm delighted to be able to show you something new. and great today. My name is Marco Kner and we are Coes from Upper Austria. We are a startup with a hardware and software solution. We, the company Coes, help you to quickly network your machines and find tools quickly. A simple solution for specific problems. We have a strong focus on indoor positioning and activity recognition of your machines and tools or what you have for resources. Let's take a look at the digitalization from a different perspective. Most of you have already been involved in a project like this, or so you know how many feedback loops, reworks, meetings intakes, how many different departments are involved, and how the costs rise and rise. And at the end of the day, nobody's really happy with the finished software. We try to look at the digitalization a little bit out of the box. I come from the production, but why is that so? Why do we always think so complex? When it comes to large projects, it can also be simple. Let's talk about the topic from running. We go for a run, download the app, Runtastic, or track your distances and time, and that's enough for us, isn't it? Or are you also interested in the angle to which your arm swings? In industry, this will probably have been built in, but there must be simple solutions in industry too. Yes, it's our duty to clean this up. A simple product for a simple solution. And what is the heart of it? A tool for a worker to provide them with the optimum support. This is what your product stands for. Fast implementation, little effort, and flexible application. It doesn't take meeting after meeting, and your digitalization is not a fucking never-ending story. I had the problem by myself. I was constantly presented with systems in my previously jobs. At the end of the day, it was just Excel over Excel. The system was not clearly running, or the information was not enough or not important for me. Yeah? And for this, at the end of the day, the machine's connections or interfaces often took days and stopped working after the smallest updates or changes, and costs over costs. I just keep thinking, seriously? We have the development from 2 products by Coes that target 2 essential factors in our production. How are my machines running? And where are my resources, also call it molds in the injection molding process? That requires proper implementation. No, not for us. We hang up our sensors, which we attached outside of the plans of the machine. We get real-life data directly in minutes. The implementation is so easy, and I promise you, you won't even get dirty. Theoretically, any of your employees could simply attach our system. Our sensor is attached directly to the system using a magnet and joint tape without the hassle of connection and the interface and any cabling. The detection works with an algorithm that runs on the sensor and was developed in our house by Coes. The system works on any machine, regardless of its age or type of the machine. And we all know that the average age of the machines in the DACH region is over 15 years, and the most of them have no really connection or interfaces or whatever. And after attaching the sensor, you immediately get data in real time. Implementation must become easier. If you still have gaps in your park, as there are many machines that often have no interfaces or are difficult to access, remember, Coes will help you to connect them within 2 minutes, and can also help you with the interfaces and the overall software solution like SAP or anything. So no machines remains a blind spot. I will now show you 2 of our use cases that we have already provided very successful with 2 of our partners. The first is the Grow Garage in Linz in Upper Austria. We quickly create added value for several 3D printers and networked various lasers, cutters, and extractations. The use cases, there is simple implementation and flexibility of the machines. We get a simple overview in minutes. And the classification directly on the smartphone. Every machine user can also easily classify downtimes and better documents maintenance times. We are already in talks to equip metalworking, lashes and welding systems and other robots. The second one is the company Bodoplast. Is a big pipeline production in Upper Austria. Is currently using the system for the easy locations from the molds for the injection molding process machines. This giving every department, such as order planning or maintenance or production, a simple overview of where my injection molds are located. By simply marking of areas, a quick overview is very easy. Why we do that? It is important to us that your simple solutions are cost effective and quickly accessible in order to generate a rapid impact. For the terms of sustainability, that means that it's finally possible to include all systems in the EU complementation regulations in calculations. We are here for you to remember. Your employees will thank you for finally being able to actively use a system without having complexes, docs or spreadsheets lying around on their desks. Let's clean some of it up. We make it really simple. And if you are also passionate about simple products that has really impact, we are here for you. Please feel free to contact us. If you have any questions, you can also find us on LinkedIn or any social media. I'm happy to be there for you later in a one-on-one conversation about the price or other topics. We love to be live on site and show you our system, how easy it is. We love to come and let us connect. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco, for a short introduction of your product and your opportunities you give your customers to digitize the production sites. Yeah, thank you, Marco, that you are here with us and that you shared with us your opportunities for SMEs. Okay, let's go forward in our agenda. Felix Fraueneder from Uninet is the next expert or service provider we have here at this time. I want to take the opportunity to introduce you to the pool of experts the whole pool of experts, and I would like to invite you to join the pool of experts if you are a service provider of your own. After the presentation from Felix, I will show you in a short way the current pool of experts, and will share you the link to it. If you want to apply or search after some service providers which are not here at the moment. Yeah, Felix, you already shared your screen. Thank you that you are here, and I'm looking forward to your presentation.
Thanks, Georg. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our part of the webinar. First, I want to introduce myself. I'm Felix Fraueneder from Austria. I'm a security consultant at the organization called Uninet IT Consulting. Before I joined this company, I studied secure information system at the University of Applied Sciences Upper Austria and worked afterwards approximately 2 years in the R&D department in Hagenberg, and now I'm at Uninet. The key areas of my work are project management, security checks, or security audits, and in a general way, consulting in the areas of information security. And on this point, I will take a few moments about information security, gap analysis, and which assessments we carry out at Uninet. The process of such an analysis consists mainly of 4 parts. The assessment itself, the analysis of selected key topics, development of recommendations, and finally a final report or a presentation is created. To start with the analysis, it is necessary to know the desired requirements of our customers. Those requirements can often be regarding to purchasing restrictions or some sort of industry standards which they have to apply. For example, TISAX in the automotive sector, or generally speaking, ISO 27000 series certifications. After the requirements are known, we perform an assessment in form of interviews to gather as many information regarding the level of information and IT security in the company or the division in question where the analysis takes place. After we gather a summary of information via our assessment catalogs, a detailed analysis of important or relevant key topics or other aspects discovered in the assessment is executed. To gather an even better understanding of the existing processes and the existing situation in the company in question. After the inquiry of all those informations, we derive or develop appropriate recommendations and measures based on our actual knowledge and a various amount of different standards or best practices. In addition to the task itself, we try to estimate the effort and expenses needed to implement those enhancements in the context of the production. Those results are summarized in a presentation or a written report at the end. Possible projects for the future can be derived, and their implementation is prioritized in order to increase the security level of the company. Those initial interviews are based on our assessment catalogs, which includes different topics and contents of various international standards or known best practice publications. For example, BSI IT Grundschutz Compendium or the Teletrust state-of-the-art publication, which is freely available, which covers the fields of IT security, information security, or OT security. Those are different catalogs of questions available. For example, with the primary goal to determine the state of compliance to the Network and Information Systems Directive, NIS2, or we focus on the requirements of VDA ISA TISAX, for example. In addition to those more general fields of topics, it is also possible to arrange individual assessments or detailed analysis according to the requirements of our customers. Here are some examples from our information security assessment catalog, where we talk about the implemented risk management, for example, which measures are already taken for physical security, or which technologies are implemented in the areas of network security, for example, which kind of segmentation or separation in the network is performed, which protocols are used, especially in the production aspect of the network. There can be a huge amount of different protocols which may pose some dangers, or which external boundary protections are in place. Another important topic is remote management or remote maintenance access, or the regulation of maintenance itself. Maybe there are already regulations or agreements with service providers or other external parties. We will view them and interpret them if there are any enhancements possible. Or which kind of personal security is applied, or are there some awareness programs and trainings for the employees, and which topics are they are taught. Internal audits or already existing security checks are also built in our are viewed and considered in our recommendations and measures in the next step. Depending on the customer requirements, we oftentimes focus on just a few key topics which are most important for the company or for our customers, in which areas we perform more detailed analysis. So this is a kind of dynamic process that can be individually adjusted to the requirements, or which kind of topics are necessary to look at. The results of such gap analysis is used to develop different kinds of recommendations or measures of improvement. Those measures are grouped into fields of actions. Those fields of actions can be used to start structure some work packages, or plan the implementation in future projects or products. We try to add a sort of prioritization or a priority to each requirement or measure to enable a quick and substantial security gains from those assessed areas for our customers. To conclude the presentation, I would like to speak a little bit about our company, Uninet. Uninet IT Consulting is located in Hagenberg, which is near Linz in Upper Austria. Our team consists of 5 senior consultants and 3 junior consultants with various expertise covering the field of information and IT security. In addition to our to the presented gap analysis, we offer other consulting services as well. For example, we offer expertise in the areas of ICS, SCADA, or generally speaking, OT security. Previously, we already helped customers to prepare for ISO 20001 certifications or TISAX audits. We also offer a range of different technical assessments like penetration testing or targeted phishing campaigns. Uninet is a vendor-independent consulting partner which is involved in the automotive sector since the mid-1990s. So in other words, we have about 30 years of history in projects and customers. Here you can see an extract of them. For further information about Uninet or possible requests, please feel free to contact us over email or the Resist matchmaking platform. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, Felix, for your presentation. And as I mentioned before, I want to introduce you in a really short way to the pool of experts and share my screen
we are we had implemented the Pool of Experts platform on the cluster submission platform, where our experts are mentioned and has the opportunity to introduce them. And yeah, here you see a little a few of them. There are the name of the organization. There's the name of the organization mentioned, the website, the country, and what type of service they are offering. And if you want further information, you can scroll down or search after them. Yeah, there are also the contact details to get in touch directly with them. And yeah, I recommend you to feel free and join our pool of experts as service provider, and also to get maybe ideas for things to be done to increase your visibility, to increase your potential in digitalization and sustainability and green transformation. Yes, that was it regarding the pool of expert from my side. And now we will go to the last experts from today. And yeah, it's Ashir Ipanasar from Max Estrem. He will talk about mobilizing teams and transform the culture of companies, and how this could be a very great impact to go to in the future. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hear you, Ashir.
So good morning. Can you see my presentation and hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well.
So last but not least, thank you very much, first of all, for the organization to give the chance to Max Estrem to share with all the professionals in the call what we can offer to the automotive cluster. Okay. Today we are going to talk about modeling organizational culture toward a high-performing organization. Specifically, we will like to share with the team Katie and a success story that we developed together with Bridgestone. I guess you know them. This is a huge global tire manufacturing company, a Japanese company, and specifically this project was developed in Bilbao plant, which is located in the Basque Country in the north of Spain. Really rooted in the community, as the company has more than 90 years. It's a huge plant, manufacturing plant. It's over 800 employees, and they are focused in truck and bus radial tires. And when they contact to Max Estrem, the leadership explained to us which was the situation, and it was a really critical business situation, and even the business continuity itself was in risk at that moment. No, so they contact to Estrem, and they contact because in Max Estrem we believe that results in all the organization and also in manufacturing plants, the results are just the visible part of a really huge iceberg, and they are consequence of something that it's much more deeper than the visible part. Okay, so if you want to change the results, in Max Estrem, we believe that you need to transform your organizational culture, and for that you need a clear strategy, and you need to make capable all the leadership of the organization to make to create the strategy, transform the organizational culture, and to get the different results that you need. Okay, so that's why, as this is our motto or mantra in Max Estrem, Bridgestone Bilbao plant contact to us, and we started collaborating together with them. Okay, we did a first diagnosis or assessment of the culture that we perceive. We have And what we detect is that, as usual in a lot of manufacturing plants and organization, there was a huge silo mindset in the organization. There was a big competition internally. It exists. It was something that we call they-we fracture. That means that you can see here in the organization, if we put the plant manager on the top and the operators in the bottom of the pyramid, the red line represents that there is a fracture between they and we. Okay, the we workers, you company, no, they company. There is a huge break here, and the interesting part of the drawing is that the red line in each department, it's in different levels. Sometimes the operators, they think that they are workers, and the supervisors, second line of managers, even the plant managers, they are the company. But in another areas, even the department manager or second line manager was considered as workers, and over this line was the company. Okay, there's this huge fracture there. Then the leadership was task-oriented, negative and destructive informal communication, centralized decision taken, low worker autonomy, low engagement with the business objectives, very heavy and not agile structure, and of course reluctant to changes. No, in one sentence, what we detect, and this is very common in a lot of organizations we collaborate with them. The people is competing internally instead of collaborating to compete externally. Okay, so how STREM manage or models the organizational culture? Yeah, it's a 4-step journey. First of all, we have our own methodology, which is based on neuroscience, new quantum holographic energy scientific paradigm, Bloom's taxonomy, and other discipline of change. No, so we create our own model. For what? To transform the leadership, to manage human dynamic complexity, interacting, influencing, and mobilizing to get results without so much worrying. And of course, to build high-performing teams that they will bring high-performing results to the organization. Okay. To make the intervention, we go beyond classic training. We don't believe on the just theoretical training of leadership. So we ensure experimentation application in real situation. We work together with the leader and the team to change their day-to-day routines. We believe that human beings, we need immediate feedback to learn. So that's why we use digital solution. It's a pioneering and innovative technological system. We have our own app to measure and analyze the evolution of the impact of the leaders and the growth of their teams. No, so in real time, each leader can prepare plans to improve the weak points of his team, and then after several weeks or months, he can ask for feedback for the teams, and he or she can track the evolution of the improvement. Okay, and finally, in Max STREM, we are fully believers that leadership is not is a qualification, is a profession. So that's why we can certificate the people through TÜV Rheinland certification, but to get it, it's not enough with the theoretical capabilities, but also you need to demonstrate real results with your, I mean, to go to achieve the certification, you need to have a team, and you need to demonstrate that you get the benefits in order to achieve the certification. Okay. So what happened in Bilbao plant? Yeah, as we said, the diagnosis was not so good, or it was aligned with the results they have. So after our collaboration with them, currently they have a clear direction thing. They have a clear vision for the future, and it's shared among the organization. They work as a one team. The leadership is not focused on task and vision. The communication is led by the leadership of the plant. So we create what we call worker rooms. It's an open space location. We develop strategies to build from conflict situations, lean and agile structure. Now the plant, it's a learning organization as leaders develop themselves and of course their teammates. The roles are really clear, defined. And then everyone contributes to the global vision. Now, about the sentence that I explained previously, the plant is collaborating to compete with externally. Okay. Also, business point of view, business result point of view. Currently, the culture, we changed the culture to get the different results, and just to share with the team. For example, currently the plant in Bilbao is the most productive plant in the world of a Bridgestone company. So, I mean, we changed the culture, but of course, the organization we collaborate with, they are business, and they need to get business results. Okay, so from my side, that's all. Quick presentation. Just a few some examples about what we are focused on. If you are really interested to know more Max Strem and what we do, any other examples, you can connect as the rest of the expert explained through our directly with our CEO Julián Truyen, or you can find us in LinkedIn or in our website. Okay, and that's all from my side. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any question, I will glad to answer.
Thank you very much, Adria. We are perfectly in time. Umit also told us thank you very much for all experts and all of your presentations. Yeah, and I have also to say thank you to all of you. I'm glad that you were here. Yeah, if you have any questions afterwards or need any informations from other application forms or funding schemes that we have available on the Resist Euroclusters project, yeah, feel free to contact us. We would like to inform you that you will can apply very comfortable and yeah, and in a short time. Yeah, feel free to contact us. Thank you, and at this time also again to our service providers. Thank you to our participants today that you joined us. And yeah, if any one of you wants to apply to the coaching and mentoring service scheme, yeah, get in touch with us. And Umit asked us if we will share the presentations, and I think that should be possible. I already received from most of the experts the PDF file, and I will share it with you afterwards.